Toastmasters and guests. With a show of hands, how many of you here today believe that people in general have become ruder? Show of hands, please. Okay, interesting. Survey number 1 on your sheet was conducted in 2015 by the Daily Express newspaper in the UK, which revealed that 71% of the Brits interviewed believe that the British in general have become ruder and less civilised. A similar survey was conducted in 2016 by NORC in the United States, which revealed that 74% of the Americans interviewed believe that the Americans have become ruder and less civilised. Now that's great for me because I have my work cut out. I am on a mission to banish the rudes from the Western world. Wherever you see this sign, I will be there with a copy of my debrettes to add an air of decorum and etiquette to the proceedings. Debrettes is the leading authority in etiquette and good manners. From my research, I have come up with my top 4 bad manners behaviours and what we can all do to banish them. Bad manners number 1, excessive mobile phone usage in public. Don't you just hate it when you're on the train, minding your own business, when you suddenly find yourself eavesdropping on somebody's conversation? They're talking about their plans for Saturday night or how naughty their children are. Mind you, what I really hate about mobile phones though are the ringtones, and it's the silly ones, like the Mr. Bean theme tune or the Eye of the Tiger. However, the most annoying thing of all is when you're out with somebody and they're talking on their mobile phone the entire time. Bad manners number 2, using bad language. Using bad language in public or in the workplace is totally uncalled for because it shows a lack of respect for yourself and those around you. Incidentally, in the NORC study from the United States, that revealed that 1 in 4 Americans admit to using bad language on a daily basis. And another thing, there is actually a swearing law in the US state of Virginia that if you are caught swearing in public, you could be fined $250, and that particular law has been in effect in Virginia since 1860. Now, Debrett says that if you feel the need to swear, you either don't do it, bite your lips, or you find some other linguistically creative way of expressing yourself. Bad manners number 3, being rude in restaurants. Have you ever dined out in a restaurant where someone displays blatant bad manners? It's the person who is gesturing wildly to catch the waiter's attention, or they are complaining loudly about an issue with the bill, or they are just being generally rude to the waiting staff. Debrett says that if you have an issue with your bill, or you have an issue with the service, you discuss this quietly with the waiting staff and always be polite. Bad manners number 4, not showing gratitude. How many of you here remember your parents or grandparents saying that you always had to say please and thank you? How many times have you perhaps helped a colleague with a project at work and they haven't even bothered to say thanks? I know we all live in a competitive world and we all want to be first at everything and everything else. However, by saying please and thank you shows that you have respect for the other person. And another thing, when you say thank you, you should smile like this. It's such a small gesture and it costs so little, yet it means so much. To conclude, I have given you some statistics from the survey, some other information, and the 4 bad manners behaviours, which were excessive mobile phone usage in public, using bad language, being rude in restaurants, and not showing gratitude. I'd like to finish off with a poignant quote from author Emily Post. Good manners reflects something from inside, an innate sense of consideration for others and respect for self. Thank you.